Hey everyone, so I thought I would try my hand at offering some simple practice that might support people who are stuck at home and would like to have some kind of embodied practice to work with. So this is one that I've used several times now for myself primarily. I find it incredibly relaxing, and since we're practicing on our own for the most part, this might be something you could give a try, especially for the shoulders, the upper back, the head and the neck. And my hope is to eventually offer a live class at some point for my regular students. So with no further ado, here we go. You can begin this practice by coming over onto your belly and start with just finding out which side of your neck is freer to turn your head towards. So you could bring your hands forward and stack your palms. Turn your head in one direction so your cheek rests on the back of the opposite hand. And then lift your head, restack your palms in the other orientation, and turn your opposite cheek to the opposite hand again. You could go through that a couple of times just to try to suss out for yourself in which direction you feel more ease, less resistance, more comfortable. And when you got a sense of that, or if you don't really get a sense that there is much difference, then just choose one side or the other. So I'm going to choose right now my left hand underneath my right cheek, and I'll slide my right arm all the way to the side of my waist, to the side of my torso. And I'm going to start with that right arm, with that right shoulder. So first I want to notice, does the shoulder touch the ground or touch the surface I'm laying against right now? And for me, that's accurate. And if it's not the case for you, just notice that. We're going to see if we can help you to relax some of the restrictions in the shoulder. So you could just begin by lifting the shoulder up and away from whatever grounding you did experience. And then very gradually, in a pendiculated way, release the shoulder back towards the ground. If it didn't start on the ground or against your mat, you don't want to force it down now. You can do that a couple of times, maybe 3 to 5 times. Lift, and then slowly decontract to release, back forward, back down. And then lift, and lift your head as well, and then relax the shoulder down and release the head back down. So it's kind of like almost a game that you're playing with yourself, where one area of the body engages, another area of the body engages, and you alternately release one and then the other. Make the movement really simple and really easy, so there's no strain. And then chain sides. So I'll bring my opposite arm forward, and the arm I had up earlier comes back. So I'm turning my head to the opposite side. I'll take a little pause and just let myself notice how it feels now. And then I'll start that same practice of lifting the shoulder and then releasing the shoulder. I'm trying to do this as smoothly and easily as I can, but I will suspect, as I'm experiencing in particular on this side, there will be bumpy spots. There will be portions of your movement that are a little hard to control, or where you notice it's less smooth. And for right now, don't worry too much about that. Let it be as it is. And then you can begin to add in the next layer. So you could start once again by lifting the shoulder, and then as your head lifts, let the shoulder come back towards the floor, and then release the head down. Lift the shoulder, lift the head, release the shoulder smoothly, easily, and release the head. So it almost kind of feels a little bit like the game you might have played as a kid on a seesaw with a friend, right? One person goes up, and then the other comes down, and then the other goes down, so that the other can come up. And you can do it with the head, and then the shoulder, or the shoulder, and then the head. So that's my simplified practice for those of us all stuck at home for right now, to give you something to do. And in the meanwhile, I encourage you to the best of your ability to take good care of yourself, take good care of those in your immediate home and family, and send well wishes out to the rest of the world. Thank you so much.